All right, what's up, people? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy, man, Big Mike, man, Silver Stacks Prepper. Just stopping through to holler at you real quick. Just want to talk about a couple things, man. I notice a lot of people out here really kind of stressed out over what's going on uh, with the political climate. Also, what's been going on, just period, man, with the finances and the cost of living and everything else, man. So I just want to talk about that, man. As being a mental health professional, it's just something that I um I work with people on a daily basis, man, who's pretty stressed out. So what I wanted to do was just talk about your mental health. During stressful times, it's a critical topic right now. Stress can significantly impact your mental well-being, man. So some key topics, points, things that I kind of just wanted to point out was stress and the effects that it has on you, right? A lot of people think stress is the same thing as anxiety or depression or anything like that, right? Stress are key factors that are external. So like the political climate, that's a stressor, right? That's external. That's outside yourself, right? Somebody yelling at you, that's external. That's outside yourself, right? That's something that's happening in your environment. The environment is what creates stress, right? Sometimes thoughts are stress. That's an internal trigger, right? So you got an internal trigger that's kind of causing some stress. Sometimes it's acute, which means it's pretty high. Then there's chronic stress, which leads to the physical components, which is like fatigue. Then there's episodic stress, right? Episodic stress is when it kind of happens in episodes. Hence the root word episodic, right? Episode, right? Um, they come and go. You can say stress can be episodic. That means every now and then somebody will pass away. You'll have some grief, some anxiety, some depression, that type of thing. That's episodic. That means it comes and it kind of goes in life. It's not something that just stays and just rests and just rides you, right? Um, the physical and psychological effects that it has and how it affects our body and mind include symptoms like anxiety, depression, fatigue, physical ailments. If you get really stressed out, your back will kind of start to hurt, right? You'll get some crooks kind of in your shoulder. You get that crook in your back. You can even cramp up in your legs, man. That's the type of physiological effects that stress and anxiety can have. Now, during these uncertain political times, a lot of people are politically activated right now with their response mechanisms. Coping mechanism is a way that you can kind of alleviate some of this stress and physical and psychological symptoms that are actually affecting you and your family and your loved ones right now at this time, right? So you got healthy coping strategies like exercising, being mindfulness, hobbies, social support, therapy. Go sign up for a therapist right now, man. If you guys really stressed out, I think that's something that we should do as a people. It should be to uh, go get some mental health therapy, right? I mean, that's what I do for a living, right? I've been put together inpatient treatment facilities and all that type of stuff, man. So, I'm somebody that believes that mental health is definitely important, right? Um, the effects internally that stress or these type of systems have on us right now are like anxiety, depression, physical ailments. Those are the internal, um, I guess I would say, automatic response mechanism that the limbic system pushes forward for us to um, get in that fight or flight, freeze or fawn stage, right? You guys can look that up. But that's how the body responds to the external triggers, right? So to kind of cope through some of those situations, you want to um, You want to do stuff like practice mindfulness, which is being aware of the present moment. Exercise, do some exercise. Try not to be stressed out. Um, during times like this, right? We talk about stress, the psychological effects, the internal mechanisms, which automatically kind of kick in. The limbic system kind of wants us to start responding. The amygdala's two almond size pieces that are right here is two of them. They say the amygdala like it's just one, but your amygdala kicks in, which triggers then the limbic system, and then you kind of get a physical response systems that kind of all start to happen. Well, as a prepper, what we do is prepare for these types of things. So when something happens, we got a plan. We just kind of go right into action. That's our coping mechanism for external, triggers like society collapsing or the banks closed down or um, Microsoft, had a global system meltdown where, I was actually at a doctor's office. They couldn't even take a payment. Shit, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hope everything goes down where you can't take a payment. You know what I'm saying? But preppers, we expect this. This is when people say, we crazy, that we ready for stuff that ain't nobody else ready for. What's up, Nickel Stacking? Good to see Nickel Stacking in the house. But yeah, stress and its effects, and then we got coping mechanism, which is like exercise and makes you feel better. Hobbies, like for me, I do gun therapy. I go shooting. I'll take my AR-15, one of them joints, break it down, kind of start playing with it, clean it out, hone it in, get it tight and get it nice and tight. I want it to be, healthy. When it's time to go, I need it to be ready to go. You know what I mean? So for me, that relaxes my mind, man, knowing that every firearm I got around this house, man, and even in the RV, is ready to go at all times, man. So when you get stressed out from external factors, you got healthy coping mechanisms like doing something you like to do, calling your support, going to get some therapy, talking to like-minded people, other preppers, other stackers, people that understand what you're going through, who are more prone um, to assist you during them times, right? But unhealthy coping mechanisms is you get stressed out, the world is collapsing, you start doing drugs, right? You start shooting up heroin, you start isolating, you start overeating, you be in denial, right? That ain't gonna help you. Ain't none of them things gonna help you, man. For me, my coping mechanism, man, I'm finna go buy some more precious metals. I'm finna go buy some more ammunition, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna buy some stuff that's gonna keep me um, right during times. That's what we call resiliency and adaptability when things start to collapse, man. Like this political time right now. There's so many people stressed out about this stuff, man. It's ridiculous. It don't make no sense. You got half the people, just talking about my family for 1 second. Half my family for Biden, the other half for Trump. Like what? They can't even stand each other and they blood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how people are turned on each other behind who they want to vote for, right? So I just remain neutral, man, and I'm voting for me. I'm going to get more ammo. I'm stacking more precious metals. I'm buying more jewelry. I'm buying more things that's going to continue to help me build resilience and techniques and practice. You know what I'm saying? To strengthen my mental resilience. Adaptability to change is managing and adapting to significant life changes, such as a loss, illness, major transitions in life, such as who to vote for, who not to vote for. I mean, yeah, I mean, Nickel Stacken says I'm Trump all the way, man. And I can appreciate that, man. Trump didn't do a bad job, man. I can't knock Trump. He don't like Mexicans. Okay, well, I dig that. Well, yeah, I can't say that he don't like Mexicans. I could say that he looks at America as a business. And if you have a business or a compound and your gate is down, then people can get into your compound. He's looking at it from a macro perspective, man. He want to make sure the fence is up. Yeah, we know that they took this land from them. This is their land. But at this point, man, the war is won. You know what I'm saying? So complaining about it ain't gonna do nothing, man. They done won that war, man. They done pushed them back over across the border, man. And he said he want to fence up, man. That's what anybody would do if they take something. They want to protect it and make sure it don't get snooked away from them, right? They want to make sure there ain't nobody gonna come in and sneak and take it away. I mean, that makes sense when you protected something, right? Only way to take it back is war, you know. Um, so yeah, this is how you build resilience, man. Techniques and practice to strengthen your mental resilience, right? Man, adaptability to change, managing and adapting to significant life changes, and that's what's important, right? And during that, you got mental health, excuse me, disorders and stress disorders from the political situation right now. A lot of people stressed out in the financial situation. You got anxiety disorders. We remember when 2008, when the financial system collapsed. You talking about stress and panic disorder and anxious distress. Man, people with suicidal ideations. Man, people was jumping off roofs. People was jumping out of buildings, man. People was coming home and noodle knocking theyself and noodle knocking their family, man. Like, man, we all just got to die because they done repoed the Mercedes Benz. Some people just ain't made for this. They not built for this, as they say in the street, man. You're not built for this. You're not built for hard times, man. Well, people like us, man, that are preppers, man, and we built for this. We made for this, man. We come from this. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us come from this. Some don't. Some get money and just decide, hey, that's the right thing to do. Some people just smart. You know what I'm saying? So we built for this. So you can't let stress exacerbate conditions. Talking about like generalized anxiety disorder or the panic disorder or anxiety with anxious distress. Panic disorder is where you just panic and shut down, right? That's the amygdala. Once again, the limbic system: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Right? Stress will make you freeze. Right? Trauma will make you freeze. Right? Nickel Stack and say that the economy is not good. Yeah, you're right. It's not. It's really not. And that's why you stack precious metals, buy gold, buy silver, do all them types of things, man. The relationship between stress and depressive episodes. Man, they run hand in hand. That's like $1 at the store and you get some change. That's how anxiety and depression kind of run together, man. PTSD is stress related, to traumatic events, man. A traumatic event come, you get stressed, man. Stress tightens up the back, the muscles. It's definitely not a good feeling, man. So to alleviate some of this, maybe work or academic stress, man, burnout symptoms and causes to prevention of burnout in professional and academic settings, time management, productivity. You know what I'm saying? If you working, man, manage your time appropriately, man. Think about your goals and the things that you need to do when you get off work, man. So that way you can, you're just not burning out at work, going to work for Mr. Gilmore, the slave man, who got everybody in occupational slavery right now. So the best thing to do is to create goals and strategize and make actionable steps towards managing your time and techniques to manage your stress related to deadlines and workload, so you can go on and get home and create your side deadlines and workloads, right? Like, what are you going to do on the side to make sure that man, look, hold on, I'm gonna get back to that. That was a good point. What can you do? What kind of actionable steps can you take to make sure that you prepare for the next stage in life, right? How you prepare for the next stage? What are you doing to prepare yourself for this next move, man? I mean, it's like chess. You got to make your next move your best move. Sometimes you make a feint move to lure somebody away from the area that you really want to go to. This is the same thing, man. If you're trying to be successful in life, sometimes you got to make actionable steps towards that successful goal, right? So we talked about time management techniques to manage stress related to deadlines and workload. So the social and environmental factors, the family dynamics, the role of family support and conflict in managing stress. So if you got a team of people that you building with, and y'all are the same tribe, like mine. Hold on one second. You got people like mine that you building with. Then find some time, like we talked about time management. Find some time to get together so y'all can actually start, proper planning, man, for the next best. They say proper preparations lead to a better performance. What preparations are you doing, man? Or, you just on here chopping it up and just talking. I mean, I like to chop it up too, but we're gonna touch on some topics that create a dynamic for moving forward, man. That's what support's for: family support, tribal support. Even gangs do that, right? At the lowest level of productivity. You got gangs that support one another. They move together, as one unit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you manage stress in the neighborhood. Stress and tension gets tight in the neighborhood. What they do, they come together, have a meeting, make a plan, man, and make some proper actions, man. Um, Nickel Stacking says, yeah, Nickel Stacking says, Hamas is in. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are, man. Why wouldn't they be? You know what I mean? They everywhere, so is everybody else, man. Everybody's everywhere, man. So you got sleepers everywhere, man. Strange ass say, good morning, bro. Top of the morning to you, my brother. How you doing over there across the Pizon? Yeah, so social isolation and loneliness, man. The impact of isolating on excuse me, mental health, particularly like crises and pandemics, or upheaval of political situations that are uncertain, during economic uncertainty, different things like that, man. So social isolation is not your winner, man. That's not the winner for when times is going bad or things are happening. You want to isolate with your tribe, because support is the best way to defeat any social environmental factors that may be coming against you and your loved ones. You got to have a tribe, man. Build your tribe, man. So we talking about mind, body, and connection, man. So that's the ability to be able to focus, man, when things is getting rough. So you got level 1, level 2, level 3 supervisors. I'm in the mental health realm, right? So if you're in a war and you're across the field and you got people that's shooting across your people and you trying to get to the other side, and somebody gets shot next to you, now ain't the time to stop and get on your knees and start crying and screaming, man. Somebody gonna do that though. Somebody gonna drop, stop, start. Oh, they got shot. Oh, what we gonna do, right? Somebody got to be able to tell these people, man, listen, you grab the legs, you grab the feet, you grab the arms, man, and pull them and let's go. You three get in front of them with the armor, man, and let's go. Somebody got to be able to stay calm and resiliently minded under pressure, man. When these crises happen, you can't break, man. You can't break, man. You got to be willing to move forward, man, in spite of any challenge, man. That's where the growth happens, man, is when you can move forward when times is tough, man. When times get tough, you don't start breaking down and crying like a sniffling little baby, like these fragile little whatchamacallits out here, these Gen Zs and Ps and Ts and LG, whatever the fucks. We can't be like that, man. We got to be men, man. Men got to be men, and we got to be strong, man. This is where that reduction of stress and promoting mental well-being is, man. This is how we do gender policing, right? We police our own gender. We tell these young men, man, listen, where's the psychological fortitude, man, and psychological flexibility to be able to do mental acrobats when something challenging comes, right? When something challenging comes, man, it's like the waves, right? You in the ocean. If you lived in the ocean, on top of the ocean, man, and because we float, we got buoyancy, right? We'll start sinking when the water starts getting in, right? We'll get heavier. But the waves are gonna come, man. You can't stop the waves from crashing. The waves is gonna come. Some of them gonna be bigger, some of them gonna be little. That's just life, man. The waves are gonna come. That means the crisis gonna come, pandemics gonna come, financial collapse is gonna come, the banks is gonna shut down. That's gonna come. You can't stop the waves, man. But what you can do is learn how to surf. Hold on, I'm gonna say that again, man. You can't stop the waves, man. But what you can learn how to do is surf. But do you even got a surfboard? Huh? Do you even got a surfboard, man? You got to get a surfboard. Those are psychological tools to be able to help you make it through this, man. Coping mechanisms, coping strategies, wellness tools, reactivation plans, right? You got to be able to do something to be proactive, to not just react. But when you react, you can't just react. You have to have a reaction plan, man. What's the plan once you react? Okay, boom, you was triggered, snafu happens, something happened, boom, you start reacting. But once you react, what's the plan, man? Did anybody plan out something, man? Where is the plan, man? And that's the problem. A lot of us don't have a plan, man. But something else is the problem, man. Some of us is old and fat and can't move. You tweak your back, picking something up because you heavy. We gotta stop. We gotta start working out, man. We gotta start having better nutrition, better sleep. The role of diet and rest in managing stress is really important, man. It's really important. As you get older, you're getting heavier, your system is getting weaker, it's not as strong as it used to be. Managing stress, man, can take you out physically, physiologically, psychologically, right? So we got to exercise. We got to, get on our P's and Q's, man, and A's and B's and C's and D's, man. And we got to push for the stars, man. We got to push for the stars. You got to push for the stars, man. You got to do everything you can to be as healthy as you can, man, because life is short. Next thing you know, you turn around and you 60 years old, man. So seek professional help, man, during these times, man. Therapy and counseling, different types of therapy, such as CBT, which is cognitive behavior therapy, DBT, dialectical behavior therapy, ACT, acceptance commitment therapy. All these is proper techniques for therapeutic interventions, that can help an individual move forward with proactive planning, reactionary planning, and making proper steps to have a better performance when things happen. You can tap into that psychological flexibility of resilience to be able to snap back during challenging times, man. But you got to know when to seek professional help. It ain't just got to be professional help. Like we talked about before, it could be your tribal members, your family support group, your community support effort. Some of us need medications. What you gonna do when everything collapses and you need medications? Shout out to Patriot Allen, man. Excellent topic, the brother said, man. I appreciate that, my brother, man. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you. Texas Lone Star Stacker said, range time today after church. Amen, man. That's what's up, man. All praises to the Most High, man. This brother got his range time in, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. He says he's de-stressed for now. Right. I can dig that, man. I really can dig that, man. I was out there practicing my dry fire. That type of thing, man, pulling it out and making sure I'm getting on on target, man. Patriot says 69 years old, sneaks up. Man, brother, I didn't know you was 69, my brother. Yeah, I did not know that, my brother. I thought you was about my age, man. Yeah. Shout out to Patriot Allen, man, for making that 69, man. That's a blessing, brother. That's a blessing. Hopefully you taking care of yourself, man. You eat right, man. Nutritious stuff, man. And I know you out there still working that farm, ain't you? Yeah. So the role of medication in managing mental health conditions and health conditions are all exacerbated by stress, man. So making sure that you managing your mental health, your physical health. Make sure you managing these things, man. Prevention and early intervention is making sure that you recognize warning signs, man. You start to feel high, you're always getting a headache, man. Go get a checkup, man. Check in with your doctor, man. That's one thing you should do is check in with your doctor, man. Make sure you get some blood work to rule out any type of medical situations that could be unseen. Once y'all, you brothers, we start getting older, man, and your wife might be psychotic one day. And you're like, what the hell's going on with her? Why she talking to herself? The sister could have a UTI, man. You know, make sure you keep your wife. Excuse me. Make sure your wife got a checkup. Preventative measures, man. Strategies to prevent stress-related mental health problems, man. Yeah. So, like the brother Texas Lone Star said, man. Range time the day after church, he de-stressed, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's preventative measures, strategies to prevent stress-related mental health problems, man. And that's really important. He said, "Oh yeah, work the farm, getting lots of exercise and fresh air, man." That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Excuse me. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Yeah, your boy just had a hard day, man, messing around down here with the RV, doing some things, man. And I just decided to come in and jump in on early, man. I normally do it about 8 because I'll be ripping and running on Sunday, the day before we start back going to work, man. So your boy just decided to just stay home, man, and rest and relax today, man. So I decided to just jump on here and get this in early. Ah, y'all having a good day though, man. Look like we got a 4 likes, man. Your boy channel growing slow, man, but that's all right, man. We gonna continue to do what we do, man. Um, and with that, I guess I'm gonna say, man, ain't too many folks on here. I see ain't nobody really talking, man. I appreciate everybody who did, comment and kind of, join in with the conversation. But as y'all can see, I'm tired. Um, I would just say make sure that y'all provide a comprehensive understanding, man, of the things that you need to do to stay well during these times, man. Yeah, he said I retired from Kaiser Permanente before I left. It was a major focus on mental health. Yeah, mental health is something that we got to focus on, man. I deal with people every day, man. I did a group on Friday, and people was talking about, man, I didn't know how to kind of handle some of these situations. And we lacking um, on helping our children, man. Our children are not prepared, man. They don't even know how to pay bills, man. Kids don't, they don't even know how to schedule appointments for themselves, man. So we got to do a better job of raising these kids, man. Shout out to everybody who stopped through, man. Shout out to the kids, to the youngsters out there, man. Keep stacking, man. Ain't no slacking in your stacking, man. Keep stacking them precious metals. And all praises to the Most High. I hope that everybody out there, man, have a great week. We'll stop in and we'll do something a little later on, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Take care of your mental health out there, man. All praise to the Most High. Peace.